February 1st, 2020, my journey to 40. I hope you're enjoying my videos. I'm going to continue with my videos just to celebrate each day, especially in this great month, February. I am super, super grateful for the opportunity to talk to anybody that's listening. I have so much to talk about, but I don't even know where to start. One thing I want to talk about, I know this in 2019, I said I wanted to do like tune in with Tisha, like a teacher talk session for teachers, just to get them motivated about teaching their students each month. And I never went back to that. I got busy with the day-to-day routine of working and doing my extra jobs, the times that I do have. I mean, I do have two beautiful children that I need to focus on. So sometimes I just kind of tuned out social media and just paid attention to them, like parents supposed to do. But I want to talk a little bit, like during my reflections, I want to talk about some things that I've learned over the years with education. One thing I learned is no matter what, do not yell at a student or embarrass a child. When you do that, you take something away from them that they cannot get back. It is very important that you treat every child with the respect that you want to be treated with. They are no less than you, the teacher. I want to give that advice to all the educators out there because I feel like that's an important advice. The way you talk to a child matters. You need to talk to children the way you want your children to be talked to. I'm just really big on that. Another thing, show them love. Every day when you walk in that school building, no matter what you got going on, you just make sure you're showing them love too, because they can feel it, they can sense it. And when they know they are loved, they're going to work for you. So think about that. Do you want a child that's working for you, giving 100%, or do you want a child just there listening or just taking it in but not really learning? Because every minute really matters. And the learning is the most important part of education. They should be learning each day in school. You need to change your tune from how much did you get done to are you learning? Are you learning? It's very important that students are learning each day in school. If they're not learning, there is a waste of time. It's a waste of time. So that's just something to think about. Also, another thing to think about is that we don't know what these students have gone through. So be very sensitive to what you say, because you might add on to what they're going through at home. So just be really sensitive. I see you, Trey, to what you say. I mean, be careful about what you say, because you can break a child's heart or their spirit. And that's something I want educators to never do, is break their heart or spirit. Stop, y'all. Anyways, back to my reflection. They trying to be funny. They know how important these reflections are to me because of the fact that February 1st is the first day of the month, and I have 14 more days to go before I hit 40. So anyways, so you just see my serious face, even though they still talking behind me while I'm trying to do my reflection. But I love my children. I really do. Now I just fell off the couch, but it's okay. I truly love my children, and you see how much they love me. They want to interrupt my reflection time. But to continue, I just want to tell the world that you are valuable. There is no person like you. Every person in this world is unique. You have something special about you. So do not think that anybody is better than you. You are everything you think you are. So it's all about your thoughts, what you think. So do not forget to really think positive thoughts about yourself Whenever you look in the mirror, you might see some flaws. Guess what? Who flaws are they? Do they matter? No. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Tell yourself that. Make yourself feel that way, because the way you feel dictates how you act and how you treat others. So think about that when you wake up in the morning. Make sure you're feeling confident. Make sure you're feeling like you do look good. You speak well. I mean, I know I'm very insecure about the way I speak. And the main reason I'm so insecure about it is because people don't realize that I might say something and it sounds totally different than what I think it should sound like. But I think that roots back to when I was 4 or 5 years old. My mama told me I actually had like a speech class because some things that I would say, she could not understand me. And we actually was in a fire, and we lived in the projects, and my aunt actually saved me. She God rest her soul, she saved me and my brothers and my mom. But I kept saying flower, and I was trying to say fire, and my mom wouldn't wake up because I kept saying flower, but I thought I was saying fire. And that's when they knew I needed speech, which is sad. But, you know, the reality of it is that you have children in your class struggling in those same ways. And their confidence have been like broken a long time ago because they realize that they're not perfect in a sense, or they can't say things the way other people say things. But it's your job as the educator to make them feel confident, to make them believe in themselves. My consulting company is called Believe I Can Learn, and it's all about belief systems. You have to really make students believe in themselves. If they can believe in themselves, I promise you they can do well on that end of grade test, or they can do well on your projects that you assign. Make them believe in themselves. But I've been talking to you for enough time. Look, Trey's back, and my baby wants my attention. He's 5 years old, and he deserves my attention. So I'm about to get off, and maybe me, Destiny, and Trey will do something. But have a wonderful night. I'll be back on tomorrow.